In this video, let's see how can we create two different alerts. The first one, whenever I insert a value that is outside the specified range, Excel is going to fill the cell with this red color. A different alert that I can create is, again, whenever the value that I insert is outside the specified range, Excel triggers this pop-up message saying the inserted value is outside the specified range. And of course, this text right here is fully customizable, so you can use your own text. But anyway, let's see how can we create both of those solutions in Excel to help you out. Because many times we actually need to specify range or to set the maximum and the minimum limit to a certain column. So let's go. Let's get started with the first solution. And I'm going to use here the total value as my criteria, column E. So let's say the allowed range is going to be between $0 to $10,000. Any number outside this range is going to be automatically filled with a red color. So Excel is going to trigger a automatically highlight, let's say. How can I do it? First, I need to click, hold, and drag to select all the cells that I want to apply this conditional formatting, this color, okay? Now I can go to the Home tab, and all the way to the right, I can find conditional formatting. And fortunately, in conditional formatting, we already have this rule available. So I can go to Highlight Cells Rules, and I want to set a range. Anything greater than, let's say, greater than 10,000, let me change the value within this formula bar. 10,000, I want to highlight with a red color, okay? So whenever I insert here any number above 10,000, such as 10,001, enter, Excel is going to automatically fill the cell with this reddish color. And if I use a larger number, let's say 15,000, enter again, Excel is going to trigger the color. That way, it's an excellent alert to help me know this value is outside the range. However, there is different ways to create an alert in Excel. And now I actually want to prohibit the value to be inserted in the cell. Because let's say I can indeed insert any value within the cell. Excel is not prohibiting me, but I want to not allow the value to be inserted. How can I do it? Now, instead of using conditional formatting that can change the color of a specified cell, we can use data validation. So let me select, let's say, the quantity, all those cells, and then I can go to data, here to the right, data validation, and I want to use settings, and then I want to allow a whole number, let's say, between the minimum that is going to be 0 and the maximum that is going to be 100. Any number outside this range, negative number below 0 or above 100 are not going to be allowed by Excel. And I can also create an error alert. Let's say anytime the user inserts a value that is outside the range, I want to Excel trigger a error alert that is going to be the inserted value is outside the specified range, let's say, okay? And that's it. Now if I insert here a number such as 500, enter, Excel is not going to allow me to use this number. I'm gonna need to retry again because the inserted value is outside the specified range. Okay, let me retry. Now I'm going to use 100. Of course I can, because 100 is within the range. Now let me use a negative number, such as -3. Enter. Of course, again, Excel is going to trigger this message and is going to prohibit me to use a value outside the specified range. So this is how we can create two different solutions to alert every time a number is outside a specified range. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and of course, if you have any questions or any suggestions to the next videos, let me know, comment down below, and I see you in the next one.